Howdy, everybody. My name is Cappuccino, and welcome to No, I'm Not a Human. I know this game has been out for a while, but you can't deny Steam deals, and that's how I got it. So, let's get right into it. Pretty scenery. I like it. Actually, we just got back from our trip. Aren't you tired of staying at home? Yeah, I remember. We went to the beach, but it was way too hot yesterday, so we took off early. Ooh, a kitty cat. Yeah, we're getting her ready for school. She doesn't want to go, but what can you do, right? Ooh, creepy man in the window. Alright, I'll drop by later tonight. Hey, talk to you later. Bye. Very creepy. So the kombucha is saving. Who's knocking at my door at this time of night? Hey neighbor, long time no see. How's life? Same as it ever was. So, let me level with ya. I came over for a reason. I've been getting a little worried about you. Something real bad seems to be headed our way. I just got off the phone with my cousin. She told me the news is saying something weird is going on with the sun, and that there are people coming up from underground. They're calling them visitors for whatever reason. Creepy stuff, huh? I sure hope it's not true. What happened with the sun? Either it's gonna explode or something. It's gonna explode on it. Not totally sure. All I know is something's wrong with it. I'm sure you've noticed this summer's been the hottest one ever, right? I think we need to prepare ourselves for the worst. My cousin told me that being home alone is dangerous, so I came over to make sure you don't end up hurt or worse. How are your wife and daughter holding up? Don't worry about my family. A good friend of mine is staying with us right now. He's looking after them while I'm here. Great. Let's continue this conversation in the morning then. I'll see you in the kitchen when you wake up. See you in the morning. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. So I've got a nice, quaint little house. Rumeralia 31. Is that supposed to be what month and day it is? No, I don't look that way, not anymore. Why do I not look out the window? That's so weird. I guess I'll go to bed. Breaking news. At 6:28 a.m. today, there was a powerful emission of energy from the sun. This burst of energy was far larger than the scientists had predicted. As a result, temperature outside have reached critical levels. The government has since declared a state of emergency. We ask that viewers refrain from going outside during the day. Up next, something lighter. That guy sure looked creepy. I hate sleeping by the nightstand. Too many bad memories. Why? You see ballerinas dancing gracefully across the stage in strong but delicate leaps. Despite the elegance, the dance evokes anxious thoughts. If only someone could just explain what was going on. Toto, pretty much the only toy I had as a kid. Well, except for the sticks I use to whack the grass. Don't get why it's not in the corner. I thought that was the rule. Then again, Dad never gave a damn about the rules. Honestly, I'm better off being alone. Is that supposed to be my wife? You can't even talk out loud to yourself. One of those magazines where you gotta find a certain person in the crowd. Must be annoying. Wish people would just leave me alone already. What happened to this guy? Before I talk to you, let's see what all is else going on in here. Alright, I guess I shall go and talk to my neighbor. This music's kind of loud. Alright. Damn, so it's all true after all. Well then, everything I said makes sense. Don't go outside during the day, and you have to remember to let other people in. Let people in? I get that. You might not be crazy about having company over, but you have to let them in. My cousin doesn't know for sure why we can't just bunker down by ourselves, but you mentioned that if anyone comes and asks if you're alone, say no, and tell them someone's in the house with you. Why do I have to have other people with me? People you let inside might bring something useful or share some interesting information. Just don't forget to test them for signs of being a visitor. You won't have much energy during the day with this heat, so choose who you want to test carefully. You'll have to take a real close look. It's strenuous, draining work. But don't worry about chatting with people. That won't take up any energy. So talk as much as you like. And be sure to look out your windows. TV's great and all, but there's no better source of info than your own two eyes. What do we need to do? I'm afraid all we can do now is try to survive, and hope this nightmare ends soon. I'm sure the government will help us somehow. Maybe they'll lead everyone to a shelter or something like that. If they do, stick together with me and my family. Alright, that's it from me. Oh, right, almost forgot. I'm heading back home tomorrow night. Write down my number. They just set up the line over there. 744314. We'll keep in touch on the phone. Okay, now that's really it. Crack a beer and get some sleep. By the way, I brought you a case of beer. My brother-in-law works at the brewery. Knock one back before you hit the sack. It'll make you really sleepy. If you ever feel like you've had enough conversation for one day, drink a beer and relax. What, do I just have to sleep? I crushed a cockroach. Why does my house have cockroaches? That's nasty. Ooh. Are there any more cockroaches I need to worry about, or no? Filthy vermin. Alrighty. I guess I go back to sleep. Alright. In the distance, you spy the house of your neighbor, who's currently visiting you. Light blazes through the windows, and it seems like his family's waiting for him to come back home. You see a few teenagers hanging out in the yard. They're sitting around without a care in the world, chatting about something. You pay them no mind. I'm coming, Jeebus. Give me just a second. There's deathly silence outside. There's no one there. Even the drunks have decided not to go out. Are they afraid of something? Alright, who's there?
Hi! Is my daddy here? Can you get him for me? I was okay before, but I'm really scared now. There are a lot of strange people out here tonight.
Tell me something about your dad.
I know a lot about him. He's my daddy after all. I know that he likes to drink a little beer before he goes out. When he does go out, he always leaves me yummy lunch and dinner and juice. But today I tried some of that beer stuff. It was so gross. Why would anyone drink that when they could just have juice? Oh, please don't tell him I did that.
How did you get here in one piece?
I don't know. Everything feels like it's opposite day now. People stay at home and sleep during the day, then go out and do stuff at night. I'm still scared of the dark, but maybe there's nothing to be afraid of. Or is there?
I'll get your dad for you. Good luck.
Thanks, you too. I want to go home. It's scary out there. We're gonna play a new game Daddy made up for me. You have to roll dice, and then you move stuff around like an armchair on the couch. You have to build a big pile near the door to win. I'll show you how to play another time. Bye.
Oh, there goes my neighbor. Ooh, this guy's creepy looking.
Can I come in? I was taking shelter at a bar down the road, but they kicked me out just like that. Why? I guess not everyone there found my personality particularly palatable. But I don't mean anyone any harm. Don't worry. Life is shitty sometimes, you know? So what do you say, my good man? Can I come in?
You're not a visitor, are you?
Do I look like one of those monsters? No, I'm not a visitor. And you're never going to get a straight fucking answer asking that directly anyway. I guess things won't be any different from the bar.
Why did they kick you out of your previous shelter?
I considered saying something rude just now, but thought better of it. I told you already, someone there didn't like me. God knows who it was. Now that I think about it, maybe it's a good thing they tossed me out. They could have eaten me alive back there and no one would have fucking noticed.
I don't like that I can't see your face there, bud. I feel like I should trust him, just because the game has told me I should. Come in.
Thank you. Thank you. Trust in people doesn't amount to a hill of beans these days. But I appreciate your trust in me. Perhaps I even... Well, no, I shouldn't promise anything.
Hello? Sorry to bother you so late. It was just so hot out today and the TV said we shouldn't go out in the sun, so could you maybe find some space for me?
How'd you end up here?
It's not like I wanted to come out here. The asphalt may be melting into goo under our feet, but it could be worse. It's just, well, you're gonna laugh. Visitors came to my house. Can you believe it? They chased me out of my own home. So now I'm just trying to find a place to hide from the sun.
What do you think will happen?
I don't know. Will I survive? Who will help me? How much time do I have to look for help? I have no idea what's going to happen. Like, I couldn't even guess. Doesn't all of this scare you? It terrifies me.
You should leave.
Well, okay, I get it. Thanks for hearing me out anyway. Okay, clearly I should go then. Bye, yeah, bye.
Oof, I don't feel good about that. Where's this fella? Where's the guy I invited into my home? Mogus. Oh, Mogus. Yo! You been seeing all this shit going on? Fucking crazy. You holding up okay in there, bro? What do you want? Nothing really. I'm just curious, you know? But hey, I've got a dope-ass way for you to rake in some easy cash. Want to hear it? Since everyone else is busy being pussies out in the sun, you can make fat stacks without lifting a finger. All these chumps are shitting their pants when they should be honing their grind set. Let's hear it. Dying ain't part of the plan, bro. You gotta hustle while you have the opportunity. Fuck the sun. Time to rise and grind, you feel me? Come in. Fuck yeah, my dude. That's what I'm talking about. Finally, someone with half a brain. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. I probably screwed that up. Good afternoon, here's the news. The sun's activity rises steadily as crime levels also reach a new high. According to recent data, the number of murders over the last few nights has surpassed average figures. Experts suspect this is related to society's ever-growing anxiety surrounding the visitors. And now, over to just a moment. Our studio has just received an urgent transmission regarding contact with the phenomenon we are calling the visitors. Eyewitness accounts describe them as creatures that can imitate the appearance and behavior of humans. Avoid contact at all costs. In one case, a visitor was able to identify with one telltale sign: perfect white teeth. Our early reports seem to back this up. Sources say they encountered an unhoused person with perfect white teeth who later turned out to be a visitor. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Up next, more weather updates, but first, a message from our sponsors. Buying groceries used to mean trudging down to the store, but with For Rest, you can get everything you need just picking up the phone. Just call 578-765, and your groceries will be at your door within 1 day. Rest, delicious relaxation right at home. Yes?
Yes, was there something you wanted?
Why did they throw you out of the bar?
I blame a chain of catastrophes that broke everyone's minds. The sun teetering on the brink of explosion, the arrival of the visitors, the economic crisis, and so on and so forth. It fucked us all up. Some crumbled under the stress. Some dove headfirst into the bottle. But me, well, it was rage that drove me mad. I snapped, climbed onto the bar, and screamed, "Stop fucking blaming everything but yourselves!" Let them weep, I say. Tears in the beer, foam don't ruin the pint. Malt and hops taste better with salt. Nobody appreciates it, so why bother?
Hey, sup? What did you do before the cataclysm? Ooh, I'm glad you asked, bro. You ever heard of sports betting? Sure I have. It's how I made my living, bro. Listen, legit bets is for chumps and bitches, bro. For real, for real. There's always ways to cheat the bookies. You just bet on the tip and then kick back till the dough comes rolling in to daddy. No money, no problem. Just borrow it from some other fucknut. So how much did you make? How do I put this? I made 30 fucking mil. In debts, sure, but debt's got nothing on me. And I definitely don't give a shit about them now. I look danger straight in the eyes, bro. Hey, sup? You seem suspicious. I'm gonna test you. I need to test you. What do you want to check? Teeth. Yeah, teeth I can do. My homie was a dentist. Guess what? They knocked his fucking teeth out. Oh, you want to see them? Fuck, perfect. But wait, they're not perfect. They're fucked up. Oh, gee, right?
Yes, was there something you wanted?
I need to test you.
What do you want to check? What do you want to check?
Teeth!
You want me to show you my teeth? Okay, take a look. Take in the odor of sadness and smoke.
Alright.
Pretty yellow, right? So piss off with your test. I'm not a visitor.
Alrighty. Guess we go back to bed. See your neighbor and his daughter through the window. They're playing happily, trying to forget about the ongoing horrors, if only for a moment. Oh, shit. The bodies of the teenagers are lying on the ground. Someone killed them. It appears to have happened recently. Their blood still hasn't dried. Was it that cashier lady that came visiting? The one that said that visitors took over her home? Oh. A man as pale as death itself standing in the footpath. There are strange folds in his skin. It's as though his flesh is the wrong size for his body. You can't see his eyes from here, but you can feel his gaze boring into you. You suddenly feel a deep fear and pray that the terrifying visitor passes by your house. I see your humble abode is the farthest one out here, child. I believe it will suit me just fine. Suit you for what? Lord have mercy, I am not speaking plainly, am I not? Oh, hiding away, my child, I wish to stay here. And since we're speaking on the matter, allow me to inquire as to your amenities. You do have holy icons, I assume. I also require complete silence for prayer and contemplation. This isn't a hotel! Oh, thank heavens. I would have never figured that out had you not informed me. I'm simply trying to find out if your hovel is worthy of my humble self. I cannot abide filth. Is that so much to ask, child? Come in. God be with you, child. Already? God, what? Hansu letting me in, mate. Why are you walking around in just your underwear? Ain't it obvious? Hotter than the devil's asshole out here. No clue why the rest ain't figured that out. Walking around like it's snowing or something, bunch of clowns. Me, I've been around. First thing I did walking out that gate is peel all that junk off. Now I'm breathing easy. And what the hell are you doing at my place? Ain't got nowhere to go, mate. No cash. Old lady hitched me up with some other clown. And I ain't got a roof to crawl under. Then I peeped this spot, clean, quiet, and off the map. Out in the out in the sticks with no punks snooping around. Solid place. Anyway, enough John. You gotta let me crash you, mate? Come in. Smart choice, mate. Oh god, this guy looks like a pervert. He looks like a Discord mod. Hey, what's up? What a night, huh? You feel it? You're magic. Why so cheerful? Well, I was neck deep in debt. Everything was going downhill, you know. But now I don't know a damn thing. With all this chaos going on, no one gives a crap about banks or loans anymore. Feels amazing. And what are you doing out here? That's a good question. To be honest, I'd rather not talk about this out in the open. No offense. Not much of a talker, I see. What can I say? You're clearly not happy for me. Whatever. Not your loan to pay, is it? You've got a nice place here, after all. If I had a house like that, I'd be living the dream, that's for sure. So you gonna let me in or what? That's what I like to hear. Let's crack a can or two and celebrate. You have no idea what a big day this is for me. Looks like someone died tonight. Oh shit. Good afternoon, here's the news. The anomalous heat is continuing to rise, and the invasion of the visitors has shown no sign of slowing. As such, the government has founded a new organization to address this emerging situation. The Federal Emergency Management Agency, abbreviated as FEMA. FEMA employees can be identified by their yellow hazmat suits and gas masks. Merely days since their founding, the agency has already discovered a new way to identify visitors. Dirt under the fingernails. Specialists say that this sign helps identify visitors who have crawled out from under the ground. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a crisis report regarding a pale maniac. But first, some ads. Turmoil, terror, and suffering, and all because of the visitors. But in our hour of need, just as our cries were about to be left unanswered, FEMA has come to our aid. These brave heroes from the Federal Emergency Management Agency are protecting us from the visitor invasion. So far, the agency has identified over 27,000 dangerous anomalies. Remember, you can help the agency by informing them about any suspicious activity around you. To do so, just hand suspects to a notice slip to have them visit FEMA. And if you ever start to wonder whether you might be a visitor, or call our hotline on 00451. Help us help you. Support FEMA and join the fight against visitors. Yes, was there something you wanted? Are things any better here? Oh, don't bother anymore, it's not worth it. But when I hear voices on the TV or overhear conversations, a light flicks on inside my mind. Then I stop myself, it's too much work for no gratification. No, I'm done. These nerves of mine are already shot to hell and back. Life was dreary enough before all this, and now, one day I'll hang from the cut chandelier over the baptized world. Our Father who art in heaven. So, how do you like this house? It's wretched, child. The walls are crooked and the layout makes no sense at all. Tell me, did you purposely assign me to the most pitiful little room you had? The furniture is old and sagging. Probably been made a meal of by the mollusk youth that have taken up residence. Couldn't even hang a cross and make it a proper room, could you? Why do you test me, Father? I don't like that lady. Well, you could be living so carefree right now. Why are you so sure they'll forget about your loan? You kidding me? Dude, it's the end of the world. What banks? What economy? Nobody gives a damn anymore. I've seen it firsthand. Usually when I miss a payment, I get those alerts. Letters, threats, and all that jazz. But not this time. Total silence. Bliss. What can they even do with a roster of debtors who can only be found after dark? Sure, no one's handing out new loans either. I already tried that. But hey, being free from the shackles of financial slavery is a win in itself. I wouldn't relax just yet. Oh, come on. Why stress? They don't care about me anymore. Probably busy digging bunkers or something. Why would they bother seeking out some country bumpkin? Why aren't you in your own place? Well, I was renting it out, but still am technically, but nowadays money doesn't amount to much. You just wander around, break a window, grab what you need. What? You judging me? Why are you dodging the question? Yeah, look. I'm not dodging it. It's just so... I'm scared, okay? Scared to go back. I rented my place to a family of 2. Helped me keep up with the mortgage payments, and well, I don't know if they're people anymore. Neighbors called a few times, said there's banging, screaming people going in and out. But the other hand, those neighbors are panicky old biddies. Don't drive me nuts. Still, what if they're right? All square, Bunky. If you did time, where are your tattoos? Mate, just because I ain't ink don't mean I ain't done time. Don't judge a book by its cover. Simple. Sure, I've been in my fair share of trouble, but I never killed a man. Don't take this the wrong way, mate, but I gotta ask, how you calling the shots here? What about it? I got a feeling you're just letting anyone in here, bums, creeps. That's bad business. I've been around, and I know how it goes. It's trouble, mate. Say you let some old geezer in and he goes and keels over on your couch. Then what? They'll pin it on you. His death on your hands, get it? Or say it's a woman. Some guy knocks her up, then what? You gotta take care of the rugrat. You want that mess, eh? Bottom line, mate, real men only. Me, you, we can pull our own weight. You're saying I should just turn away elderly women and kids? You're a sharp one, mate. No need for them. You've got some fucking nerve, you know that? Think you're funny, do ya? Loud and clear, mate. I'll stay out of it. Don't gotta say it twice. Only thing bothering me, why the hell everyone's still wearing clothes in this heat? Grandma crammed every cabinet full of dishes. Only pulled out the fancy set for holidays. Now who the hell needs it? Window to another room. Seal it up, but only from one side. Huh. Hello, you've reached for Rest Food Delivery. Would you like to place an order? Two cans of Energeca, please. Thank you. Your order has been accepted. Please expect your delivery tomorrow night. Let me call my neighbor. I hope my neighbor's okay. Hey, neighbor. You saw what happened out there. Those teenagers got killed. I thought the streets weren't that dangerous. Guess I was wrong. My daughter talked me into going out to play again. It didn't seem too bad until I saw the bodies. That's the last time I risked her life like that. God, I'll never forgive myself if something happens to her. She's my whole world. Is your daughter okay? I don't know. With all those weeds, I was hoping she didn't notice. But back at home, she said she saw a face in the grass. I'm trying to convince her it was her imagination, but she's not really biting. Who killed them? It was that pale, tall thing. I thought it only killed people who stayed inside. I thought I had it under control. Figured if I ever saw that silhouette, we'd head straight back home. But I didn't think about what else she might see. Be careful. Thanks. You take care too. Let's try FEMA. Oh, hello. This is the Federal Emergency Management Agency, Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the teeth sign? For accurate testing, we recommend avoiding tobacco products. Smoking may affect the condition of the teeth, leading to unreliable results. Please state your question. What should I know about the nail sign? To ensure a proper reading of your visitor status, please refrain from washing your hands before examination. Water may remove surface residue, which could lead to errors and or false results. Please state your question. Thank you, that's everything. Thank you for cooperating with the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Alright, mate, say the word and I'll show you what you want to see. Teeth, huh? They're yellow cavities or something like that. Ugh. I saw the damn bug. There's a small group of FEMA employees standing by your neighbor's house. You wonder what they're talking about. Maybe they're taking soil samples, or looking somewhere to set up for base. Oh no, my neighbor. The charred husks of teenagers' bodies are lying on the ground. It looks like they've been there all day. 2 FEMA employees are standing next to the bodies and writing something down. It's a good thing they showed up to take away the corpses. You'd hate to think what kind of diseases could spread if the decaying flesh was left to rot out here. I'm coming. You see a group of armed soldiers through the window. Apparently it's a small squad that was sent here from the city to provide security for FEMA employees. You hear some fragments of information about a pale man with a bare torso. Maybe they want to track down the creepy visitor. It's getting dark pretty fast. Oh shit. Howdy. What do you want? Spacious house you got yourself there. I like it. I don't need anything from you. No, you don't. So, you alone? No, I'm not alone. It's your lucky day. I can hear someone whispering inside, but who knows where they'll be in a few days. Hi, Full Rest Delivery here. Here you go. Energenka 2, times 2. Have a good night. Oh, I mean night. Still not used to that. You are one creepy looking fella. So we meet again. I remember things were a bit different last time we crossed paths, yet we remain alive. It's a strange thing. I don't know how to explain it. I'd like to start our conversation with a divination. Tell my fortune by choosing a page in this book. Where should I open to? Just open it right at the middle.
Who are you?
Me. I am I. You are home.
Yes, a tragic story indeed.
Is this what awaits us?
It's quite possible.
What does that mean?
I need to think through carefully. Do you have any insights to offer? Anyway, I only came here to tell you something. Events will soon begin to unfold. You need to be ready. It may sound strange, but the cat must enter. I cannot yet explain how, yet I am certain it will help you. You can choose what you do, but with this information, of course. As for me, I think I'll go have a ponder on the deeper meaning of your divination.
Hey, can you help me? I'm not from around here. What's the problem? There's been a mistake. I can't get out of the city. Airport shut down. Trains too. You picked a hell of a time for sightseeing. Yeah, I got that, believe me. If I'd known what would happen with the sun, I'd never have come. But I'm here now, and I can't afford a hotel. Please let me stay with you. Come in. I appreciate it. Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Okay, so I can't use the phone at night. Good afternoon, here's the news. FEMA has taken new measures to address the ongoing visitor invasion. As of now, they have organized quarantine zones to detain potentially dangerous suspects. FEMA has also identified a new visitor sign after experimenting with those detained. Blood red eyes. According to reports, FEMA discovered this sign after observing detained visitors, noting that the creatures have increased photosensitivity, causing their eyes to become inflamed and red. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, a report on FEMA. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Once upon a time, two brothers lived near a dam. The daily splashing of water made the river foam like a crisp beverage on a summer day. Later in life, the image of their childhood were in mind. The two brothers started Baba Brewery Company together. Since then, Baba Kearney has become one of the best-selling beers both at home and in bars. Baba Kearney beer. Drink the good stuff. Drink a lot. Now available for rest food delivery. Call now on 578-765. We could be living so carefree right now.
Any news about your tenants?
Oh them. I've got other fish to fry. I called the neighbors tonight. Hope you don't mind. They said some guys from the bank showed up asking about my payments. Good thing I don't live there, but still. What are those bastards gonna come for me even when the sun blows up? Can you imagine? I swear they'll start resurrecting the debtors next. Shouldn't they be saving their own asses over there? Why bother chasing us? Assholes. Anyways, I'll crash here for a bit, then maybe stay with my relatives again. The more the merrier, though, right? No, seriously, the fucking bastards. It's the end of the world in this, and here they are, for fuck's sake. God will be their judge.
Father who art in heaven. Why don't you leave if you hate it here so much? You think I chose to set foot in this forsaken place had the monastery survived? I'd never left its holy walls. I don't care for this pile of rotten rubble. With the choice afforded to me, I never would have trespassed here. This house reeks of murder and death. Lord knows you probably enjoyed wallowing in it. Justly smiting down anyone who you deem a demon. You might even be one yourself, horns and all, just waiting to sprout. But I shall endure these transgressions. The Heavenly Father watches over his flock. What happened to my buddy? Are you fucking killing people? All square, Bunky. Aren't you cold like that? Like what? Trying to clown me? Sun's cooking ass like bacon. Street's got more burnt ends than a barbecue. And you're in a sweater. Who's the real idiot here, mate? These clothes are like a part of me. Part of you, huh? Whatever you say, mate. The street's hotter than hell, and you're all clowning around like with feathers in your caps. Dumb as hell, sweat dripping down your cracks. But God forbid someone else sees my sweaty cheeks. Or maybe, if somebody ain't sweating in all those layers, that means they ain't normal. You're trying to say I'm a visitor? Relax, mate. I ain't trying to come in for you. You seem solid. You want a sweet? Sweat? That's your deal. I'm talking about these other clowns, like wearing an overcoat to the beach. So what, I'm supposed to strip down? Look, mate, that's not what I meant. You want to sweat, that's your deal. I'm just saying, it's weird. You have to be either a total dumbass or... Ah, screw it, I'm done talking. If only you could get out of this place. Where are you planning to go? What's the point now? I'm never getting home anyway. Damn, son, screw it, and screw that whole visitors epidemic. Is it just here or everywhere? I've been planning this trip for so long, saved up, begged for vacation leave, and what do I get? The trip ended before it began. Your eyes are red, bud. This lady don't have teeth. Sins are not something to be chewed nor save a child that swallow them whole. Someone's a fucking murderer here. I think it's this. I think it's the guy in here that's a murderer. Oh boy, I hope my neighbor's okay. Hey neighbor, thanks for calling. Honestly, I'm still shaken up by this. The murders, the soldiers, FEMA. They even showed up at my door last night. Asked about some people staying here, scribbled something on a tablet, and then one of them took someone out of my house. Where did they take them? Hell if I know. They said it was for tests. I thought all these soldiers and government officials would fix things. Should have known better than to think they'd help us get to some safe place. Good thing they didn't take your daughter. No way in hell I'm ever letting that happen. Over my dead body. If those bastards so much as lay a finger on her, I'll tell them apart. What is FEMA? I don't know. Nobody really knows much about them. They came out of nowhere acting like they've got everything under control. But how do they even spot the signs when they are all just normal human traits? Feels like they're not telling us the whole truth. Take care. Thanks. Never thought we'd end up living through our interesting times. The sun, the visitors, and now FEMA. So many questions, not a single damn answer. Neighbor, I needed to ask you something. If something happens to me, Promise you'll look after my daughter. I promise. Thank you, neighbor. I knew I could count on you. Alright, I gotta go. Stay strong. Hello, you've reached For Rest Food Delivery. I'm sorry, we can't accept your order right now. You already have a delivery logged in our system. Due to unexpected demand, we have been forced to temporarily limit the number of orders that can be placed per day. If you'd still like to place an order, try calling again at another time. Thank you. Sure.
I called yesterday. I should be allowed to order again today.
Hello, this is the Federal Emergency Management Agency Medical Division. We are now able to provide consultation services regarding official visitor screening procedures. Please state your question. What should I know about the eyes sign? For accurate screening, please avoid coffee and or caffeine-containing beverages. Caffeine is a known cause for both insomnia and nervousness, and can also lead to bloodshot or reddened eyes. Please state your question. See? Normal well accept. These hands used them well back in the day. But I already did my time for that. Rogun on my couch. Oh shit! Your neighbor's house, which he just painted white, is now charred blacker than black. It seems like the fire is still blazing even now. Did someone have burned it down on purpose? What happened to your neighbor's family? Is anyone still alive? Worried thoughts swirl in your head and you're overcome with the feeling of incomprehension and helplessness. My neighbor. What the hell is he holding? The pale, creepy man is standing on the street smiling. He's holding someone's decapitated head in a helmet. Holy shit! It's the head of a soldier, his face frozen in terrified grimace. You're not sure what scared him more, the pale visitor or his own impending death. The entire squad of soldiers that arrived yesterday is dead. Looks like there was a massacre out there. Bodies are scattered across the whole street and one of them is missing its head. Did that pale, creepy stranger kill them all? Oh shit. Good evening. I'm from FEMA. We're making house calls around your neighborhood, checking in with the residents. Are you alone? No, of course not. My squad split up into a few smaller groups so we can cover more ground. This shouldn't take much of your time. Why are you in protective gear? Should we be wearing that too? No, but you could buy some if it would help you feel safer. We're still in the process of studying the sun's effect on the environment. It's important for us to be careful since we're spending so much time outside. So what happens next? I'll take one person. We'll run tests to make sure they're okay and determine if it's safe for them to continue living in the area. And we'll verify that they're human too, of course. So should I just wait here for something to happen? Yes. Once we have more information, we'll provide instructions to all citizens. You have no reason to worry at the moment. We'll just take one person and try to get them back to you as soon as possible. Take care.
Hello there, dearie. Walking all the way here. Really took it out of me, let me tell you. Might I pop in and rest a minute?
What? You choose to walk all the way over here specifically.
No, no, no. I didn't plan to come here. Don't be silly. Yet fate has a habit of bringing us together. No meeting is a mistake, dearie. Since I'm here, that means my feet brought me here for a reason. My eyes landed on your house with purpose. As it was always meant to be, I assume.
You could have just kept walking. Why'd you stop here?
Have you got wigs in those ears, dearie? I'm tired of walking. Here I'd have a chance to catch my breath and maybe have a nice nada. That's enough for an old lady like me. You tell me something, and I'll spin you a yarn in return. Share and share alike. Then maybe these old bones can rest a while.
No. I'm already full enough as it is.
I'm turned away everywhere I go. For my wings are clipped, yet I open my throat to sing. But they all turn to me eventually, even if they say they never will. Well, I don't hold grudges. I help everyone who comes to me. Even you will find yourself in need someday, dearie. Who will you turn to then? Not you. Crazy lady. Hi! Let me in!
Are you freaking out?
I don't know what to do. People, killed my dad. My daddy.
Who did it?
Visitors came to the house. They were sitting with us. Daddy was talking to them about something, and then they killed him. Now our house is on fire.
Come in.
I don't. There's no place for me. That naked guy is here, but I only want to sit in that spot. Wanna. That's where Daddy used to sit. I want to see Daddy.
I'll kick them out. Come in.
Daddy.
Ooh, creepy as fuck. Hi. You open or not? Do you know the bald man? Too many questions. Yes, I know. I will help you. How did you find my house? D-City lived there. Saw your house. Walk over here. Not hot here. You remind me of someone. Do I? Sure. So what? You tell me more? Or what? Strange thing to say. I don't think you're human. So what? Want to see me dance? Maybe I dance. I'm ballerina. Well, you decide what we do. You should leave. Look at Kitty. Think again. Go to hell already. You find Kitty under house. Small gift from me.
Good afternoon. You are watching the news. Due to sharp increase of suspected visitor sightings, FEMA has announced that it is enacting a new protection measures. Effective immediately, a full quarantine will be enforced across all major population areas. Travel outside your city or to nearby villages is strictly prohibited. Please stay within your designated area. In addition, FEMA has revealed a new visitor identification procedure. Hairless armpits. FEMA reports that visitors have no visible hair in this area, making it a useful identification tool. The agency is asking citizens to bear with the tests to comply with escorts to quarantine zones. That's all for now. Stay calm and don't leave the house during the day. Next up, we'll report on what to do if you can spot a visitor. FEMA suggests that the visitor phenomenon may be infectious or pose a thus far into undisclosed biological threat. For this reason, it's critical to report any potential visitors and isolate them immediately. If you can't hand over a visitor to the quarantine zone right away, issue them a special request to appear before FEMA. During the next collection round, an employee will take in anyone who has this paper for examination. That's all for now.
Talk to this Discord mod looking. We should be living so careless-free right now. Going back to your apartment? It's a mess, the whole mess. I used your phone again. Hope you don't mind the bank this time. Turns out my accounts are frozen, and I'd been saving up too. Now I can't afford to touch a cent. It said it's because of the debt. But that's some bullshit. They could just deduct the mortgage payments anytime. But freezing the whole thing, totally nonsense. My bet is that they did it to pay for all FEMA's little projects. You know, their staff, experiments, that kind of thing. Well, screw 'em. I'm done paying. I'll stay here for a bit if that's okay. Too embarrassed to go back to my family right now. And my apartment's probably either a visitor nest or a FEMA lab by now. Old lady. Our Father who art in heaven. Why didn't you stay in your monastery? First of all, the monastery is not mine. It's the house of the Lord Almighty. Secondly, it was all thanks to those foul blasphemers. They defiled his holy ground. May the fires of heaven rain down upon their sins. They darkened our doorway, drove out my flock and myself along with them. Took what they coveted as if it were theirs. Right. Barbarians, defilers, the lot of them. Our lives were ordered by the holy. We prayed as he demanded it. We fasted as he commanded, and those beasts, they're probably drinking the holy water like it was some cheap wine. Sacrilege. May they choke on it. Amen. I don't like that lady.
I want my mommy.
Tell me what happened.
I don't know. They came in and started talking, and Dad said they were wrong. Then they said, Daddy, Daddy.
Okay, just rest for now. The girl calls out for her father nonstop. There's no end in sight to her hysterics. I've got a hairy. I know it's not likely gonna happen. Yeah. Hello, you've reached for Rest Food Deliveries. I'm sorry, why not? Hello, this is a federal emergency, blah, 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 blah. Please state your question. What am I supposed to do with the armpits? To ensure that underarm tests are accurate, you must avoid any contact with water. Refrain from showering and washing yourself. Please state your question. That's everything. Oh, shit. Okay. Phone roulette. Who is it gonna connect me to? Hello, you've reached phone roulette. We'll connect you with a perfect conversation partner shortly. Please hold. Hi, hello? Hello? I need to talk to someone. So much has happened recently. I tried reaching out to friends and people I know, but nobody answers. Then I found out about phone roulette. Maybe it's not the best place for me to be pouring my heart out, but I don't have much of a choice. I know it's not right to burden a stranger with my problems, but you have no idea how much just talking to someone will help me. It would make me feel so much better. Would you mind listening to me? Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think it might be easier if I tell you a little about myself. Anything in particular that you'd like to know? Where do you live? Far from home, unfortunately. I was trying to escape the heat and look for the coldest place I could find. I'm in the middle of nowhere, and the cold cuts right to the bone. Nothing grows here, not even grass. It's a relatively safe place miles from anywhere. But if there's a cold spot in the ninth circle of hell, then this place isn't so bad by comparison. It's funny, I used to hate the cold, but now it feels like a blessing. I want to believe the sun will calm down and this will all be over. But I'm losing faith in a happy ending. What happens when the sun stops burning? The visitors might never disappear. They could replace our friends and loved ones, and we wouldn't even know. Do you miss your hometown? I miss them, not so much the city, but the people who stayed. Most of all, my best friend. He wanted to come with me, but couldn't, and I promised him we'd keep in touch, that I'd call him, but I think he was in love with me, you know. He cared about me so much, even always supported, always ready to listen. Eventually I realized we liked each other. I wanted him to confess his feelings, but I guess he just couldn't find the right moment. And then the cataclysm started, and there wasn't any time for that anymore. I regret not telling him first. Well, you know a little about me, so now it's your turn. I don't even know where to start. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong with talking about yourself. I'm lonely. I had a tough relationship with my father. I'm no longer part of that family. Now all that's left of them is this house. I'm sorry, it sounds like you're not too thrilled about the house ending up with you. Pretty much. I can't even imagine what you went through. Hey, thanks for talking to me. Goodbye and stay strong, okay? Nope, I guess bedtime again. The old lady isn't saying anything. Discord mod is in there gooning or something. Little girl's crying. Oh, I haven't looked outside. You're looking at the ruins of your neighbor's house. A happy family lived there until recently. Now only a ghostly shell remains. A strange feeling overwhelms you as if you knew this was coming. As if that's what's coming to that house, oh very soon. You see a human skull decorating a stake, still wearing a helmet. Its skin has been burnt black and it looks like someone has yanked out its teeth. The head must have been there all day. You can't shake the feeling that this grisly display is a threat probably left behind by that creepy pale visitor. FEMA officials are inspecting the site of the most recent massacre. They're taking all the dead soldiers' equipment and weapons to prevent looting. Probably didn't expect the pale visitor to survive against a group of armed soldiers. Now there are a few more body bags. Good evening. I'm with FEMA. We're running a routine inspection in your neighborhood. Don't worry, it won't take long. What about the last inspection? The results were inconclusive. To study the sun's effect more thoroughly, we'll need to take someone else from your household. fine if there's no other way. Don't worry, the procedures are demanding, yes, but we allow them to rest. Yes! Take... Take the crazy old bat. Yes! Once the tests are done, we'll tell you what to do next. If you are unable to immediately transfer a suspected visitor to a quarantine zone, issue them a mandatory appearance slip. Shit. So, you're still holed up here, I see. What did you think of that guy, the one in the suit? He's just doing his job. Times are rough lately. Just one thing another after another, am I right? Maybe the suits will restore order. Or should we take matters into our own hands? I'm doing what I can. And what exactly can you do? Can you ward off death? Stop the floods, the fires, the decay? The only thing you can stop is a heartbeat. So, you alone? I'm not alone. Still scrambling to survive in this new world, are we? Why? Dogs rule the world now, and only dogs survive here. You understand what I mean, yes? Things will never go back to the way they were. Life changed. You're falling out of rhythm. Next time we meet, things will be interesting. Ugh. Creepy sisters. I don't like them. Who the hell is blowing my phone up? Okay, anyways. Hello. Oh, here. Lean on me for a bit. Do you maybe have room for us? Are you both sick or just one of you? We all suffer from depression to some degree. We knew there were things were heading even before all this trouble with the sun. Have you been following the news? It's all leading up to this, but I don't think the sun's gonna actually explode. What are you gonna do next? I have to find somewhere my sister can feel a little more comfortable. Then we'll create a new life for ourselves. They say our lives are over, but I disagree. If anything, things should get easier from here on out. It does worsen her conditions, but she's been like this for a long time now. Maybe she'll be able to snap out of it with a little while we're here. Your hands are so small. Good day, homeowner. Are you renting out rooms here? I just let people in. Excuse me, did you say just let people in? Are you some kind of volunteer running a shelter for the homeless? I'm sorry, but I refuse to occupy any valuable square footage without paying my fair share. Pay what you want if you have to. Excuse me, do I look like I need a favor? Unbelievable. To think a member of this respectable rental institution would turn their nose up at good money. Fine, we'll settle this properly later with a full legal contract. Like no one else is coming tonight. Smells like someone who died. Wildfires are now sweeping across the forested regions. Experts believe abnormally high solar activities is to blame. Despite the fires, visitors continue to terrorize the nation. FEMA has announced a new identifying sign to aid public in their fight against the villagers. Aura Film Photography. Dark patches appearing on captured images, a strong indicator that the subject may be a visitor. Stay calm and remain indoors during the daylight hours. Up next, a word from our sponsors. Check quarantine zone status. Code 51 reports. Reporting code 60. Mass civilian casualties. Officers down. This is 28H. Code 451. Requesting burn team for body disposal. Acknowledged. Initiating code 984. The city is cordoned off. Pending investigation. Stand by for reinforcements. I just need to gather my strength. If only someone would lend me some. How's your sister doing? I have to help her with a lot of things. I was able to give her a bath yesterday. I couldn't even get her in the tub at home. Nothing has changed, progressed. But thanks for asking. Depression can really make things complicated. I'm afraid that if something happens after and we need to run, she won't even find it in herself to stand up. Or that she won't be able to eat anything because she can't find the energy to chew or swallow. I'm tired too. I think I'll rest a bit. This is the end. I feel like there's a blanket of chains draping over my entire body. It's all so very heavy, and it's weighing me down. I want to take it off. Was it this guy that died? No? We could be the... Wait, you have to read it. Just fuck off already. No. That is something lit up in here. He said back then, when I'm gone, you decide if you want to open that box or not. Been deciding for 15 years, still can't make up my mind. I guess I'll drink a beer and go back. Damn bug. Oh shit. You see a woman crying over her wounded husband. You can't tell if he's alive or dead. Tear streaked, she drags his heavy body away from the gunfire. You're left with a single thought: things will only get worse. Oh. Dude's not actually speaking. What's going on over here? The path along the field is littered with bodies of those who tried to run. Nearby stands the man responsible, a FEMA officer. He holds a rifle, smoke still drifting from the barrel. Panicked people rush to nearby houses. They bang on doors, desperate for shelter, but it seems no one is willing to let them in. Is this the night that everything goes to shit? Hi, Forest Delivery here. Just past the screenings, they checked all the signs and decided I'm human and... Well, you know how I ended up still working in the middle of Apocalypse. Well, what else was I supposed to do? Sit at home or rot? At least out here I can distract myself and not think about this whole shit show. Besides, my family's far away. I'm not from around here. I only came to study at the local university. I'm on my own. Being alone isn't that bad. Yeah, sure. You're surrounded by other people in your house, so that's easy for you to say. Alright, I've got an order to deliver it to you. Ready to take it? Good night. No one else is coming tonight. Smells like some... Who died? We interrupt this program with a breaking news. Reports of civil unrest are coming in from a neighboring city. Due to unresolved circumstances, FEMA forces have sealed off the area. Please remain in your homes. Stay where you are and await further instructions. And remember, support FEMA and join the fight against the visitors. That's the latest for now. Next up, some ads. Up next, a special report on the nature of the visitors. What are the visitors? Ghosts? Creatures from deep underground? No, this is neither a sci-fi novel nor a cheap headline. This is our new reality. Rumors continue to swirl about the visitors' true origin. Are they aliens? The Walking Dead? A lab experiment gone wrong? According to authorities, these are all just baseless theories. Studies show that the visitor is a human who has come into contact with an undetermined biological agent. Methods of transmissions remain unknown, and the FEMA urges everyone to stay alert for the signs of visitors. If you believe you are exposed or are unsure whether you might be a visitor, call the FEMA hotline on 000-451. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for more and after the break. Stay away from the outskirts. FEMA officers are shooting at anyone trying to leave. I know what's going on. I just want to get out of here. Someone, please. That's grim. I don't think this guy's gonna talk to me more. Yep. Who died? out of people to talk to. No. This ain't good. I'm running out of people. And I failed my neighbor. His daughter passed. What the hell? Evicted, stand by your neighbor's ruined house. They're in shock as whispering among themselves. They likely want to take shelter there. But is there any place left to hide from all this? Any place in the world? What the hell? Don't tell me I'm in... Oh no. In the past stands a man with an armed assault rifle. He looks completely insane. His jacket is covered in torn out teeth, eyes, and who knows what else. It's hard to make out from here. What if they're trophies? What if he kills not for defense, but for sport? Whatever the case, you hope you're not his enemy. On a pole hangs a man, sign that reads, "You took everything from me. Was routed to FEMA take his family." Your mind races, but there's no answer, only guesses. Oh no. Hey. Has a girl in a poncho with purple hair been by here? We don't have anyone like that here. She's my daughter. I've been able to find her since all this shit started. We were supposed to leave this place. Then that abnormal heat wave hit. I passed out, and when I woke up, no one was home. No note, no trace. My daughter had just vanished. Where do you want to go? Somewhere FEMA can't reach us, far away from here, basically. See, they're kind of looking for me, but because I know too much about them. Maybe those bastards took my daughter, maybe not. If they did, they won't touch her. It's me they want. Just let me crash here for a couple days until FEMA leaves the area. Then I'll move on and keep looking for my daughter. Hell, I'll even tell you everything. I know exactly where the visitors come from. Should leave. Then here's one thing you need to learn. Leaving people on death's doorstep isn't right. But I won't die, never. And you and I will never meet again. What the hell? Why is this lady carrying a dying guy? Kind of spooky. I come in and from it. Where did you come from? I don't remember. It doesn't really matter. I'm just so very tired, so if I don't get some rest, I just might pass out under your window there. Is your friend sick? He's my husband. He's dead. I can't give him a proper burial. There's no point letting him go now. Alright. Come in. I won't be staying long, I just need to rest a bit. Who else is coming? Anybody else? Hey. Can you let me in, pal? What happened to you? I got caught in the midday sun while putting out forest fires. I'm the only one left from my squad. The rest, the boss just wouldn't let them leave. Now they're on shift eternally. Aren't you in the hospital? A hospital? There are no more hospitals, pal. When the visitors came, the whole point of hospitals went up in smoke. Hard to get treatment if you just can't trust who's treating you. There's no helping me now. I'd have been better off putting out those fires and dying out there with my buddies. I don't have much time left anyways. Thanks, pal. I don't think I'll be in your hair for too long. At least I won't have to die alone in the dirt. Luke gave us a slip of paperwork before the fires went out. Here, I don't need it anyway. You can throw it away or use it for something else. That's annoying. 1 second. Alright, let's continue on. Nobody else coming? Okay. No one's left. Is this because of the dream? Good afternoon, this is the news. We bring you an important update. The details have emerged regarding a recent incident that unfolded in the city. It seems one of the city's quarantine zones came under attack from an armed individual. The suspect's motive remains unclear at this time, and it's unknown if the attacker had any accomplices. Notably, several unverified individuals also escaped the quarantine zone. Oh! Silence is a harbinger of death. A sinister quiet that drains the soul. But worse than the emptiness is the ringing. A distant funeral knell, growing ever louder. The bells toll for us all, filling our ears with the endless din. Filthy thoughts caught in the webs of wax. An infernal nest where visitors thrive, tangled deep in sticky substance. Suramunin Indunans, Suramunin Indunans, Suramunin Indunans. Up next, a special report on the temporary suspension of corpse disposal. It's so goddamn hot. How are you feeling? Seems like it's even worse than I thought. Damn it. I don't think I'll hold out longer than a week. It did ease the pain a little when you let me in, though. Thank you. But now I'm just sitting here while the rest of the guys are out there dying. I could have started with them. It's not like I got anything to lose. I'm already on the way out after all. Anything you need. For him to be alive, that's all. That's all I really need. Would you like some food? I'm not hungry. I just want to sit. Can I sit with you? I only want to be with him, and you can't bring him back to me. I can't even bury him. What am I supposed to do? Please, 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 phone roulette. Let me call my friend. No! Figured. Alright, so they didn't know about the ears. Those aren't the ones who attacked Quentin. I saw it. I saw what was there. That it wasn't human. Wasn't human, huh? The group evicted by FEMA has settled into your neighbor's ruins. The little remains of the basement seems to be intact, a small pocket of safety. But how long can they keep hiding? Poor guy. Wild dogs roam the streets. Their bodies bear shallow burns. Hunger wears them thin. Inside your house, you don't fear them. But now you can't shake the feeling that it's better not to go outside. Yeah. Small groups carrying their belongings gather nearby. They whisper careful not to be heard by FEMA officers. Looks like they're from the quarantine zone and are moving into former residents' homes. Now the hangman looks like a grim welcome sign. Hello. We require more test subjects from you. The sooner we get them, the better. Bring back the ones you took. You're in no position to make demands. You've all done nothing but try to get in our way. And look where that got us. We recently had to wipe out a visitor colony. A place that used to be my hometown. How long is all this going to continue? We're still studying the cause of these events. Stay out of our way. Hard to say when things will return to normal. We need to run more tests to keep things under control. Cooperate with us and this will all be over before you know it. I have to hand someone over to you again? Yes. But this time we'll need two. Doesn't matter who, just hand two of your residents over now. Everything will be back to normal soon. Fine if it helps. Remember, help us help you. Thank you for understanding. We'll bring these two back before you know it. And we'll handle the visitors. Yes, your house is perfect. What do you mean my house is perfect, you weirdo? I can feel it. What exactly do you feel? Death! Death has taken a liking to your house. She's quite fond of it. I don't know how many have died here, but her presence is strong. You look like some kind of cultist freak. Perhaps I do. Is that such a bad thing? Yes, that is a bad thing. This is my shroud. There will be no need. There will be need of it once I die. This way, there's no need to find a cloth to wrap the dead. We don't believe in salvation, not unless it comes from death herself. He's already near. We're simply helping her cross a threshold. Do you want to come in or something? I need not enter. My mission is only to spread the hallowed truth that brings everlasting peace. But my brothers require shelter. Death is drawn to this place. They will conduct rites for the departed. You simply need to keep them safe. I'm not exactly burning with excitement at the prospect. Perhaps you'll end up Perhaps you'll end up burning after all. Watch over my people, and remember, if one of them dies, your house will be reduced to nothing. Forgive me, but there will be no other way to accomplish our divine mission. I don't like being threatened, but fine, I'll help. Thank you. They shall not need much time, but still watch over them. See you later. I'll come to check on them. Uh-oh. Keeping your distance, huh? Good. That improves your odds of survival. Unless you're a visitor. Who are you? Someone was here to clean up the filth my neighborhood's dealt with. You don't need to know nothing else about me. What's with the gear? Is that supposed to make you visitor-proof? Visitor-proof? Oh, you mean this necklace? Eh, that's a good term. I'll have to start using that. It's a reminder so I don't forget how many houses and how many towns I've purged. I'll pull a single tooth from each visitor. They're the easiest trophies to take. And if one really leaves an impression on me, I might take something else. How long are you planning on cleaning up the filth? Hold it. You've already asked your questions. Now I'll ask mine. Anything going on in this neighborhood? Any threats I should keep an eye out for? A half-naked visitor annihilated an entire patrol. Just one? Half-naked? So it wasn't wearing any protective armor? Interesting. You actually saw him? Yeah, I believe you did. You don't talk like someone who's in the habit of spreading rumors. You've got my attention. I'll be back again. Hey, hey! You on the other side of this door? I can hear your footsteps. Mind if I crash here for the night? Why are you so cheerful? There's enough anger out here already. Yeah, times are tough, but there's still so much worth fighting for. The next generation? Art, just the joy of life itself. If we keep telling ourselves it'll be okay, then hey, maybe things will get a little easier. So you want to lie to people? Why call it lying? People are neck deep in their own pain right now, and I get why. But sometimes if you remind them of why the ways they used to be happy, back when their goal wasn't simply survive, but to create something beautiful. You get what I'm saying? Life's gotten too bitter lately. And no, it's fine. But maybe there's something I can offer you. Is there something you want? I've got coffee. Does that interest you? I don't take bribes. Don't bury yourself in your grief. If you focus on it too much, you'll start eating you alive. And from there, well, things can get real dark real fast. Take care of yourself, alright? Looks like no one else is coming tonight. Good afternoon. You're all watching the news. FEMA is currently assisting victims of quarantine zone attack. Due to overcrowding in existing facilities, the agency has made the following decision. Evacuated residents will be temporarily housed in buildings on the outskirts of the city. Fortunately, local homeowners are cooperating with FEMA and have offered shelter. As of this report, only a portion of the escaped individuals have been located. Thankfully, a new identifier has been announced by officials earlier today. Bleeding gums. If an individual showing the signs this condition comes to your door, do not engage. Wait for a scheduled FEMA patrol and report the suspect to the relevant authorities. And remember, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Next up, a special report on the dangerous new cult. The visitors aren't just hiding among us. They may be infiltrating our very thoughts. Multiple cities are now reporting outbreaks of organized cult activity. Charges against them include ritual sacrifice, worship of an unknown deity, and possible ties to the visitors themselves. According to these new reports, the cult has taken a public stand against FEMA. What began as harmless evangelizing has now escalated into direct action. Some experts believe that the cult may even be responsible for the recent violent incidents in the cities. Viewers are urged to avoid contact with these so-called new believers. Aiding or sympathizing with any cultists may result in arrest or criminal charges. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned. Our souls, just like the countless others who walk this blighted earth, we yearn for peace and stillness eternal. And we have found the path to her, death. But why do they tremble before her? Is it truly the unknown they fear? Or the lashings of dogma burn into their souls? For millennia we clawed into the veil, seeking life's meaning, and lo, its answer the laughably simple. Death is our purpose, and we hear her fathers. You're observant, Hormona. Unlike my brothers in faiths, I still struggle with fear. Doubt torments me. What lies beyond life? What does it feel like? Our mentor teaches us it's neither heaven nor hell. That it's something else, but I can't seem to grasp it. If even he does fully understand death, will we ever truly understand her? What if reaching her isn't enough? What if she is truly beyond comprehension entirely? But I dare not question our mentor's will, for in his eyes I see confidence and understanding. He asks us to embrace faith and steel our resolve, to be ready. Only then we can cross the rivers of the dead, and mountains of bones, and reach her, death. How long will we be staying? Worry not, Homona. We won't be any trouble. We appreciate your hospitality and don't wish to anger you. We've done so much for us already. We'll stay in this room and pray quietly. We need some rest. Our journey ahead will be long and hard. Wait on. 5, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. Two cans of cat food, please. It's probably just gonna tell me don't smoke, because that can also lead to bleeding gums. Oh no, it doesn't say anything. Never mind. Alrighty. Wait, did I let people in? Yeah, I did. Might as well just continue to check myself. Oh? A report? This is an evicted resident speaking. If FEMA kicked you out like they did us, we're sheltering in the basement of a burned down house. It's close to the hermit's place. That's mean. We don't have much food left. Without more, we'll starve. If anyone can spare food, please help us. We really need it. Oh, right, I forgot to look out the window. An armed visitor, Hunter, holds a group of survivors at gunpoint. He probably stumbled on them by chance. You hear sniffs of shouting and a crazed voice yelling. Who will survive in this new world? Not those guys. Oh no. Female officers stand over the dead dogs. One of them is jotting something down on a tablet. Can a handful of people stop a horde of starving animals? Unlikely. Just a minute. Two female officers stand by the lamppost staring at the hanging man. Looks like they finally got around to the main attraction of the area. Looks like the they look like clueless detectives. Must be wondering how he got up there without a ladder. You look kinda down. My coworker got taken by FEMA. Morning check, same as always. They noticed his eyes red. God damn it. But that was it. They hauled him off. Now I don't even know what happened to him or if they'll ever let him out. And what if my eyes go red from the lack of sleep? They're gonna drag me off to one of those fucking quarantine zones too? Don't stress, you'll be fine. Fine, what's fine? Even mean in this what's fine even mean in the middle of the cataclysm? All these visitors to signs in the damn sun. I thought it couldn't get worse, but every day it just gets crazier. Next thing you know, they'll say pubic hair is a sign of being a visitor, and the world will go even more batshit. Alright, I gotta get a move on. Take your order and I'll be on my way. Have a good night. I really hope I'm not ordering for nothing. Shit. You feel that? Change is haunting you. So am I. And now one of your ilk is deathless. All because of a word. One single word. But what a word it is. You know who I mean, yes? Some things happen around you. I don't feel anything. Must be tough. Sounds like you need help. Why don't we try something new? A gamble of sorts. If there are at least 2 of us inside your house, you'll open the door for me. Because dogs reside in their bodies now. I don't understand. It's simple. Let's give it a try. But first, you alone? I'm not alone. Well, even we are a rare sight now. Let alone your kind locked in their walls. Change isn't the worst thing coming for you. You don't think I lead the pack, do you? There are far greater things out here. I simply follow orders. Well then, till we meet again. One more. Hello, resident. I'm in a bad fucking mood, so I apologize in advance. There's so many jackasses out here. I hope you're not one of them. Who are you talking about? Everyone, really. All them fuckers who only kept in check by their faith or whatever other bullshit stopped them from killing each other. After their gods died, there was nothing human left. Now they're just fucking animals. As if all this shit with the visitors wasn't enough. Now I have to deal with them too? Fuck. What's got you so wound up? Don't take it personally, it's just all this shit with the sun and now the fucking visitors. It feels like the humanity's right there in the casket next to God. And I'm angry. I just wanted to do lead. To lead a normal fucking life, you know? I wrote music. No one has any use for that shit anymore. Now I'm just trying to not become part of either camp. You should leave. Fuck! Fine, look, I'll fuck. How about I give you an Energenka? Will you let me in then? I get to live and you get a cold, refreshing beverage. Everyone's fucking happy. Read it. Shit, you're just as fucked up as the rest of those piss baby cowards. You'll just sit there and take it when they bash your face in. God fucking damn it. Hello, you have a beautiful home. Oh, shit. Hello, you have a beautiful home here. It's much quieter out here in the city. Everything screams. I was hoping I might be able to impose upon you. What's so beautiful about this place? The silence, emptiness. It's so still out here. I shiver even caught in the frantic city's heat. A fever trap, the streets no longer cool as night falls. I'd be a shiver either way. Alas, it's the rot, you see. Each morning I wake, I lie and wonder if I'll live to see the next week. A tale like mine is best swallowed in one foul gulp. I don't belong in panic. I don't belong in the panic, where life struggles against the current. Should we cut your arm off? Do you think that will help alleviate the sepsis? No, I do not need such kindness somehow. I feel the inevitable is accepted readily here. That's why I came. Here I'll pass into and merge with that final unknowable world, and I will go gently. Ooh, should I let this guy in? This is all weird. I'm not sure. I mean, it'll make the cultists happy. But I'm not sure. What's the worst it'll do? You should leave. Do you mind if I sit close by? I'll wait for Death to gather in her soft embrace. I'll find some shade somewhere, but please don't cast my body aside once my time comes. I feel bad. Move! Move! He seems unable to answer. He mumbles something while waving his arms. He can't be sure, but his cheeks seem wet with tears. No one died. Good afternoon. Now for the news. The situation in the city is gradually stabilizing, but some fugitives still remain at large. Meanwhile, corpse disposal operations have resumed, though new challenges have emerged. According to the latest reports, packs of stray dogs are now roaming the streets. FEMA has deployed a team to address the threat. The agency has also announced a new identifying sign of potentially dangerous individuals: skin irritation. The investigation into the attack is still ongoing. Whether the attacker acted alone, it still remains unclear. However, there is no doubt that FEMA will contain both this and the ongoing visitor operation. If you have any questions about the blah 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 blah, as always, stay where you are and await future instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, a report on the unfolding situation in the Equatorial Belt. Troubling news from countries in the Equatorial region tonight. Widespread wildfires, extreme heat, and droughts are devastating multiple nations. Recent reports indicate temperatures so high that contact with the ground was enough to cause third-degree burns. The death toll remains unknown, and evacuation is currently impossible. Our government has so far been unable to establish communication with authorities in the affected regions. However, once conditions allow, FEMA officers will be deployed to assist with disaster relief. That's the latest for now. Stay tuned for updates. Because death is the embodiment of mercy. We all fear her, but are our fears justified? Consider it well. Our world is no paradise, but a purgatory that torments us, and question burns why. So much fear, pain, and suffering. Do we not deserve peace? Death is a paradise we cannot comprehend. Religion attempts to simplify the image of heavens, to soothe the woes of the people. But is life ever so simple? The same goes for death. You cannot hope to understand her until you have felt her touch. Okay. Please, kind Homelander, I do not wish ill to speak ill of death. She despises blasphemers who label her as unjust, punishes them most harshly. Her nature terrifies me, but our mentor says death may be the kindest of the gods. She does not bring famine, plague, or war. She simply grants rest, and we need to meet her. To the land of the outsiders. Human life isn't eternal. We are merely guests on this earth. We came once, and lo, we shall leave. The outsiders must take this land next, settle here. Their arrival is not random, summoned by the same call that draws us away. Death summoned them here. Please tell me they're not gonna kill me. To everyone listening, FEMA's trying to jam all signals to keep things under wraps. They want to hide everything that's going on in the city. They're trying to blame it all on that psycho who killed everyone in the quarantine zone. If you're still in the city, get out. It's not safe. Avoid FEMA patrols. They're to kill you. Run while you still can't. So you cut the stitches off her mouth. Alright then. Five, 7, 8, 7, 6, 5. Okay, so it looks like it's in once every couple days. Almost immediately. The whole group is dead. Hungry dogs tear at their remains. Spent shells are scattered near the bodies. A hunter must have killed them and took trophies. The madness of this world has gone too far. Cultists pile firewood into a huge heap. Are they planning to burn something? Their mad plan will likely reveal itself soon. But until then, how many innocent lives will be lost to their cause? On the road stands a crazed man. He holds a gas can and a Molotov cocktail. Is he planning to burn down the whole village? Does he know that there's people in quarantine? Tried to find someone, I mentioned. No luck. But I went through a few houses. This place is crawling with visitors. Did FEMA give up on this town or just this block? Well, same way you do, I bet. The TV and the radio spelled it out for us. One sign's enough to put them down. I don't hesitate for a second. Since I'm here, tell me. Do you know a stocky guy who wears a blue denim jacket? He's got a kid, little girl, not sure how old. His wife, well, fuck the wife. His house burned down, haven't seen him since. Show me you're not one of them. Any part of you will do. You got a gun? Fuck if I care. We'll both go down shooting then. And use your damn eye fingers. Spread them open wide. Not showing any signs, huh? Great, just fucking great. You do realize what just one normal visitor can do in a single night. One slip up and everyone's dead. You're clear for now. But I see something even slightly off about you. I'm putting one right between your eyes. Not now, though. Got bigger shit to deal with. Oh no. Good afternoon, you're watching the news. The situation in the city remains unstable, and the recent lockdown still remains in place. However, a new threat has emerged. Members of the cult have been sighted on the outskirts of the city. FEMA believes this group may have been directly involved in the recent attacks on the quarantine zone. Unfortunately, due to ongoing situations, neither FEMA nor the military can spare a dedicated task force at this time. To assist in these troubled times, the agency has also announced a new identifying sign, fungal growth in the underarm area. As always, stay where you are and await further instructions. That's the latest for now. Up next, an update on conditions at the polls. Oh. No. If they mix, it wouldn't have... What? So don't burn the bodies. Damn it. Oh man, I don't think I'm gonna survive much longer. So when did my thing get put back up on hinges? The bodies of those who are hiding in your neighbor's basement burn under the midday sun. The dogs feeding on them have fled. Scared, perhaps? What if they ran from FEMA, but not... What if they ran not from FEMA, but something worse? Cultists are tied up at the bonfire site. Did they decide to sacrifice themselves? The thought was in your mind. Fear of death has clouded all reason. People are willing to do the unspeakable. When this kind of madness happens only after a few weeks, it's kind of terrifying what could happen next. I don't want to think about what could happen next. Burning house blaze bright, screams echo in the distance. You know that madman is behind all this. Could your house be next? Will he come tomorrow? Next week? You'll likely meet that lunatic face to face. It's only a matter of time. Oh God. Do you ever dream? What? You know, dreams. You know what a dream is. When you sleep, do you see anything? You know what I've realized? People barely dream anymore. What do you think that is? Do you dream? Hard to say. I haven't slept in 6 days. Maybe if I did, a dream would come to me. Coming, I guess. Thanks, I'll try to fall asleep here, though the rest will probably escape me. But if someone else in this house dreams, that would be just nice. They told me this would be our last little chat. Everything is coming to an end, either by our hands or your own. What do you mean? I'm just telling you what I was told. That's all. Do you feel it yet? Death creeping closer and closer. It's breathing down your necks already. Why do you keep coming here? It's only just now. You only just now thought to ask for that? Have you considered that you were chosen? They send me for a reason, to change something, but the outcome's always the same. You'll die. If not today, then tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then later. You will disappear, but for now, have you let any of us come into our home? I only let the right ones in. Why so tense? Into that life? A life like that? What's left that matters? You're all alone now, so you alone? I'm not alone. Running, always running. From those like me, from the truth. Why? What are you clinging to? Everything will be over soon. So why resist? I'm not alone, though! No! Even days later, the house remains empty. Everyone avoids it like a dark omen. More rumors swirl within the numbers of those who ever called it home. The house, just like the final traces of its owner, has been lost to time. No relatives ever come to collect what was left behind. The homeowner simply vanished as if they had never existed at all. Everything that belonged to them is lost, worn away, or forgotten. Why do people disappear so completely? Once death finds you, the proof you ever existed begins to fade almost immediately. Belongings, creations, thoughts, memories, emotions, all dissolve into the void. There is no more you, only nothingness. As if you were never a part of this world to begin with. Oh shit, did I accidentally say yes, I'm alone? Alrighty. Well, that was my first gameplay of No, I'm Not a Human. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. See you later. Goodbye.